Welcome friends. In this tutorial we will be learning about tables. Tables are very important elements that shows the information in a very tabular manner. To insert a table in our document, go to the Insert tab, and here you can find group Tables. Now to insert a table, go ahead and click on Table. You can see a very easy manner of adding a table is provided by Microsoft Word. We can simply select the table dimensions, and as you can see, the preview of our table is being displayed where our cursor was. So if we select a 4x4 table, it will be displayed as below. Suppose we need 4x7 table, and as we click on that, our table is being inserted. Very easy. And by default the Design tab will be selected. This was how we can insert a table. To insert a table, there are some another options. Click on the table and select this Insert Table. A new dialog box will open where we can specify the number of columns, number of rows, and auto-fit behavior. And as we click on OK, there will be a table. Here our cursor was inside a cell of a table, and that is why the table was being inserted inside a cell. We don't want that, so we can simply select the table and right click upon table. We can find the cut option, using which we can delete this table. Now let us see how to design our table. For that, select the Design tab, and in the Table Styles group we can find different styles for our table. There are a list of styles which we can apply on our table. Suppose we want this style to be applied on the table we just have inserted. To apply that style, simply click on that style and it is applied. So this is how we can add and design our table. To insert a table, there is a third option, which is Draw Table. When we select Draw Table, our mouse pointer will turn into a pencil, and now we can actually click and drag and draw the table. If we want a row to be inserted, we can draw the row and it will be inserted. So this is how we can insert table by just selecting the row and columns, by giving input of how many rows and how many columns we want, and by Draw Table. Remember that Draw Table is useful when the structure of the table is very complex, where you cannot decide how many rows and how many columns it will take. And if you want to draw the table on the go or as you go, then you can select draw table. So this is the tutorial upon tables in Microsoft Word. Thank you.